Hello everyone, you are welcome to the Pratibha classes. Myself Susmita Vishwakarma. Today we will learn about Indian river system, which is helpful for all your competitive exams like railway, banking, defense, teaching, SSC, UPSC, and also very useful for your geography knowledge in high school and intermediate board exams. In this video, we will learn about Indian river system and its tributaries. My focus in this video is completely based on notes making approach. At the end of the video, we will practice 15 map-based MCQs to exercise your learning. And after that, I will give you 8 most important and frequently asked previous year questions from UPSC examinations. Let's start the Indian river system. It is classified into 2 major parts. First are Himalayan rivers, which are in the northern part of India, and second are peninsular rivers, which are in the southern part of India. The Himalayan rivers are perennial because their main source of water are glaciers and rain, and the peninsular rivers are mostly seasonal because they only depends on rainwater. Now we will discuss the Himalayan river system in detail. So there are 3 main rivers in Himalayan river system: the Indus River, the Ganga River, and the Brahmaputra River. The Indus River flows mainly through Ladakh, the Jammu and Kashmir region. It has a great heritage history of Indus Valley civilization from ancient past. It originates from Tibetan Plateau and it empties itself into Arabian Sea in Pakistan. In India, it flows through Ladakh, the Jammu and Kashmir region. Its main tributaries are Janskar, Shyok, Shigar, Gilgit, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Vyas. Here is the detailed map of Indus River system and its tributaries. You can understand the locations of these rivers in northern India. Second is the Ganga, which is one of the most culturally significant river in the world. It is a sacred river in Hindu tradition and plays a central role in religious life of India. It also supports many people through agriculture, transportation, and water resources. It originates from Gangotri Glacier in Uttarakhand and empties itself in the Bay of Bengal by forming the Great Sundarban deltas in India and Bangladesh. It flows through 5 states of India, which are Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. Let's have a look on its great tributaries. Yamuna, Son, and Punpun. These are its right bank tributaries. And Ramganga, Gomti, Ghagra, Gandak, and Kosi. These are the left bank tributaries. The Ganga forms the largest river basin which nourishes the flora and fauna of northern Indian plain. Here we have a map picture of Ganga river system along with its tributaries. The third is the Brahmaputra river, which is the largest braided river in northeastern India, also causes floods in Assam, known by different names as Yarlung Tsangpo in Tibet and Jamuna in Bangladesh. It originates in Tibet and empties itself in Bay of Bengal by merging with Ganga. It flows through two states of India. First, Arunachal Pradesh and second, Assam. Its main tributaries are Subansiri, Dibang, Dihang, Lohit, Manas and Kameng. You can see the map to understand the flows and location of Brahmaputra river in India. Next is Peninsular River System. It has all the rivers from southern part of India. There are mainly 6 rivers flowing across the peninsular system. The Godavari River, the Krishna River, the Kaveri River, the Narmada River, the Tapti River and the Mahanadi River. This is the map view of all these rivers. You can understand the exact location of these rivers. Now we will discuss these rivers one by one. So first is Godavari River, which is the largest river system in peninsular India and the second largest river in the country after the Ganga. Because of its cultural, economic and agricultural importance, it is often called the Dakshin Ganga. It flows easternwards. It originates in Western Ghats, Maharashtra and empties itself in the Bay of Bengal Delta, Andhra Pradesh. Godavari flows through 5 states of India: Maharashtra, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Its main tributaries are Pranhita, Purna, Sabri, Manjira and Indravati. The name of famous dams and projects over Godavari are Jaikwadi Dam, Maharashtra, Sri Ram Sagar Project, Telangana, Polavaram Project, Andhra Pradesh. Second is the Krishna River, which is a key component of Deccan Plateau River System. It supports agriculture, hydropower generation and water supply across several states of southern India. It flows easternwards. It originates in Mahabaleshwar, Maharashtra and empties itself in Bay of Bengal, Andhra Pradesh. It flows through 4 states of India: Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. Its main tributaries are Tungabhadra, Ghatprabha, Malaprabha, Bhima, Musi. The name of famous dams and projects of Krishna River are Almatti Dam, Upper Krishna Project, Karnataka; Priyadarshini Zurla Dam Project, Telangana; Nagarjuna Sagar Dam between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Third river is Kaveri, which supports millions of people through agriculture, drinking water, hydropower and cultural traditions. The river is central to the geography and history of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu states. It also flows easternwards. It originates in Talakaveri in Brahmagiri range of Western Ghats, Karnataka and empties itself in Bay of Bengal, Tamil Nadu. It flows through three states of India: Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Its main tributaries are Arkavati, Hemavati, Bhavani, Noyal, Kavini. The name of famous dams and projects on Kaveri River are Krishna Raja Sagar Dam, Karnataka; Mettur Dam, Tamil Nadu; Kallanai Grand Anicut, Tamil Nadu is the world's oldest project from 2nd century AD. Fourth river is the Narmada, which is the longest west-flowing river of India. It is renowned for its unique Rift Valley courses, cultural importance, and role in supporting agriculture, water supply, and hydropower across several states. It originates in Amarkantak, Madhya Pradesh, and empties itself in Gulf of Khambat, Arabian Sea, Gujarat. It flows through three states of India: Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. Its main tributaries are Banjar, Varna, Hiran, Tawa. The famous dams and projects on Narmada River are Tawa Dam, Madhya Pradesh; Bargi Dam, Madhya Pradesh; Maheshwar Dam, Madhya Pradesh; Omkareshwar Dam, Madhya Pradesh; Indira Sagar Project, Madhya Pradesh; and Sardar Sarovar Dam, Gujarat. Fifth river is Tapti, which is also called by name of Tapi River. It is one of India's most important west-flowing river system. It is also called the Surya Putri for its religious belief in central India. It originates from Satpura Range, Madhya Pradesh, and empties itself in Gulf of Khambat, Arabian Sea, Gujarat. It flows through three states of India: Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. Its main tributaries are Panjara, Purna, Girna. The famous dams and projects on Tapti River are Ukai Dam, Gujarat; Karkapar Weir and Project, Gujarat; Hatnur Dam, Maharashtra; Upper Tapi Project between Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Sixth river is Mahanadi, which is often called the Great River from its Sanskrit name. It is the largest river of Odisha and a vital source of water, agriculture, transportation, and hydroelectric power for the region. It originates from Siswa Hills, Chhattisgarh, and empties itself in Falls Point, Bay of Bengal, Odisha. It flows through two states of India: Chhattisgarh and Odisha. Its main tributaries are Seonath, Hasdev, Mandh, Ib, Ong. The name of famous dams and projects of Mahanadi River are Gangrel Dam, Chhattisgarh; Hasdev Bango Project, Chhattisgarh; Mahanadi Delta Project, Odisha; Dudhwa Dam, Chhattisgarh; Hirakund Dam, Odisha. Now we will study the length of Indian rivers. The longest river in India is the Ganga and the shortest one is the Tapti. Here is the series of the rivers in the order of their length. The Ganga 2525 kilometers, Godavari 1465 kilometers, Krishna 1400 kilometers, Narmada 1312 kilometers, Indus 1114 kilometers, Brahmaputra 916 kilometers, Mahanadi 860 kilometers, Kaveri 800 kilometers, Tapti 724 kilometers. Among these rivers, Indus and Brahmaputra are the specific rivers because they flows in our neighboring countries too. So their total length are more than the length of Ganga. The full length of Indus river is 3180 kilometers, but in India it only flows 1114 kilometers. The full length of Brahmaputra river is 2900 kilometers, but in India it only flows 916 kilometers. Now we will practice some map-based questions in rapid fire mode. I will give you 7 seconds for choosing the correct answer. Now you can examine yourself for the topic. Let's start. Question 1. Which river originates in Tibet and enters India through Arunachal Pradesh? Ganga, Brahmaputra, Indus, Godavari. The answer is Brahmaputra. Question number 2. Which river flows through Ladakh in India? Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Mahanadi. The answer is Indus. Question number 3. Which river flows through Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal? Krishna, Godavari, Ganga, Tapti. Answer is Ganga. Question number 4. Which river is located entirely in peninsular India and flows into the Bay of Bengal? Narmada, Tapti, Ganga, Indus. Answer is Tapti. Question number 5. Which river flows through Maharashtra, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh and is called Dakshin Ganga? Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Mahanadi. Answer is Godavari. Question number 6. Which river originates in the Western Ghats and flows easternwards into Tamil Nadu? Ganga, Kaveri, Indus, Godavari. Answer is Kaveri. Question number 7. Which river flows westernward into the Arabian Sea? Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Narmada. Answer is Narmada. Question number 8. Which river flows through Chhattisgarh and Odisha? Mahanadi, Godavari, Ganga, Tapti. Answer is Mahanadi. Question number 9. Which river system includes Subansiri, Manas, Dibang and Lohit? Narmada, Tapi, Brahmaputra, Indus. Answer is Brahmaputra. Question number 10. Which river flows through Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat before entering the Arabian Sea? Krishna, Narmada, Kaveri, Mahanadi. Answer is Narmada. Question number 11. Which river passes through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and is important Kaveri Basin irrigation? Ganga, Kaveri, Indus, Godavari. Answer is Kaveri. Question number 12. Which river does not flow into the Bay of Bengal? Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Narmada. Answer is Narmada and Indus. Question 13. Which river flows through Arunachal Pradesh before entering Assam? Brahmaputra, Godavari, Ganga, Tapti. Answer is Brahmaputra. Question number 14. Which river originates near Amarkantak Plateau? Narmada, Tapti, Brahmaputra, Indus. Answer is Narmada. Question number 15. Which river system is correctly matched with its location? Krishna, Narmada, Kaveri, Mahanadi. Answer is Krishna. Next, I am giving you 8 most important and frequently asked UPSC PYQs based on Indian river system, which are question number 1 and 2. Question number 3 and 4. Question number 5 and 6. Question number 7 and 8. Please try all these 8 questions. The answer of these UPSC PYQs will be given in my next video, which will be based on G20 Summit. Thank you everyone and take care.